I am always excited for sprout season, and I know that some of you at home may be scarred with sort of 1950s housewife cooking when they're all grey and wilted and a little bit sad looking, but this is definitely a recipe that can inspire you to cook them a little bit differently, to re-engage with the Brussels sprout. They are full of goodness, full of deliciousness, especially paired with a few delightful things such as this bacon. So frying off our bacon, that's going to render some of the fat, and the fat's going to help us to get a nice crust on the flat side of our halved sprouts. So there's lots of things that you can do with your sprouts. This is just one of them, something a little bit extra tasty. So we're getting a nice render of our fat there. It's all releasing or relaxing. We get some crispy bits, but they are going to get more crisp. So I'm going to toss in all of our sprouts. And then as much as possible, I'm going to put the flat sides down because I really want at least one side of our sprouts to be very well caramelized to get that nuttiness and all of that extra flavor. And then we'll keep an eye on them. Could be up to 5 minutes before we add the rest of our ingredients. So we've got a little bit of colour on the edges of our sprouts, and some of the outer leaves are starting to fall off. That's a good thing because those ones are going to be the crispiest. So I'll give it another 2 to 3 minutes on this side without moving them so that we get even more caramelization. And then we'll add our nuts and our dressing. So our Brussels sprouts have had enough time. We've added our pecans, we've tossed them through, and they are looking and smelling amazing. So a few more seasonings and a little bit of dressing, and then these are good to eat. So a little bit of black pepper. There's enough salt from our bacon, so we definitely don't want to add any salt. Some aged balsamic, which adds a little bit of sweetness and acidity, which is going to help cut through, and I love the sizzle. And in case this wasn't enough flavor, sorry, I just inhaled all of the aged balsamic there. We've got some maple syrup. So we know that maple and pecan goes well. We know that maple and bacon goes well. So there is certainly evidence to suggest that this is going to be one heck of a sprout dish. And that is all there is to it. Now you can serve it up as a part of a spread in a dinner party, or you can get stuck in straight like this with a fork, as I am going to do. Sprouts, but not as you know them. Give it a go at home.